Hi everyone, this is Cyber7148 and I'm bringing you another video for Rainbow Six Siege. It's actually my review of the beta. I actually had a blast playing. Yeah, there was a lot of issues with errors and matchmaking. Of course, everyone was complaining about them, but I always look past that stuff. It is a beta, and they do have until December 1st to fix all them issues. Now, if the game comes out and it still has them issues, then I could see everyone complaining and having issues. But playing with a team, playing with friends, I had a blast. Worked really well with teams. Even if I didn't play with a team and I just went in with random people, yeah, it was still fun because I liked the gameplay, but it's way more fun with friends. So, yeah. Um, Everyone's complaining about the graphics not being that heavy. It is. It's still. It was still a beta. They could polish it probably up, but I don't even think the graphics were that bad. I'm not a big fan of the sound or anything like that. I'm more like a fan of like how the gameplay feels and like all the if I can have fun with it. Really, that's the most part of it. Um, so yeah, I had a blast playing with friends and stuff. Um, of course, I am still getting it. People are just saying, "Oh, it only worth like 20, 30 bucks because it don't have a story." But do you realize how many games are out there like Call of Duty, Battlefield? All these games are first-person shooters that have story mode, and I don't know too many people that actually play through the story modes. Um, I have Battlefield Hardline, and I'm not even that far in the story. Just not into it. It's just not story. Stories are only good if it's the main part of it. Like, we're playing the game because of the story. We're not playing the game for the multiplayer. That's where a lot of games should just go. They should focus on one, really. Like, either you're gonna have an amazing storyline or you're gonna have amazing multiplayer. There's not too many games out there that I see that have an absolutely amazing story, yet the multiplayer was still very fun and like Uncharted. Like, the story was okay. I ever since the second one, I kind of felt like Uncharted's been going downhill, and I didn't even touch the multiplayer in 3. Didn't even like the story in 3 that much. Don't get me wrong, it was okay, but it's I'm not. I just wasn't really into it. 2, I played a lot of the multiplayer, and I played a lot of the story. I really liked it. So yeah, there are games that can have both, but most of the time you should just focus on the game, what you're mainly going for. There's some other games you should look at like Batman Origins. Story was not that great, multiplayer wasn't that great. I still enjoyed the story because I'm a huge Batman fan, but the game, multiplayer and the game were great because they focus on both too much. Like, you want one to succeed on the other. If you're more leaning towards the multiplayer, then lean more towards the multiplayer. The story's gonna suffer. Or switch your teams up to handle one team handles the multiplayer, one team handles the other thing. And you should have a big enough team to handle that. So I'm rambling on about different games, but so many people are tearing this game apart, saying they're not getting it, or they're upset because there's no story. Yeah, I understand that other Rainbow Sixes had stories, but this one is strictly for multiplayer, just like SOCOM was. And I know SOCOM went downhill, didn't do that so well, but I think I have faith in Ubisoft for this game. Hopefully, they don't let me down, like they did Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs, they mostly focus on story, and I really didn't like the story that much. So yeah, I was let down by Ubisoft before, but I'm not gun hoeing all on Ubisoft. But I'm hoping and praying that they get this Right. It fits a lot of issues. It looks like they really know what they're looking at the forums, making sure everything works a lot better. They fix the matchmaking, fix all the errors, fix all the stuff that was wrong with it, and I think the game's going to be so much fun. Now, if they don't and they slack off, I won't be playing the game that long, unfortunately. But I had fun on the beta, with all the issues. Let's go to some issues I've seen in the game, like glitches and stuff. Never got to do it, but in the one game, you could go into the garage, and there was a truck there, an armored truck. There was a glitch you could get into it. I never knew about it till the very end day, because I didn't look for glitches. I'm not a person that looks for glitches. I look to play the game and have fun. The only glitch I really saw was, I saw like 2 or 3 actually, but the one most people ran into was your camera, RC camera, whatever. Sorry about the noise in the background. People are driving motorcycles and being noisy. Was the RC camera going through the map. It happens. They can fix that. The other thing I saw was repel. I didn't notice it after a couple days of playing because I held the button long. Plus, I didn't repel that much. It's falling off the roof. So, yeah. But simple things like that could be fixed. I believe error could be fixed. And I believe matchmaking issues could be fixed. I really do. The only other thing I could think of that I ran into that I was kind of pissed off about was I was behind my shield in the one game, and someone did a cluster. And now the grenade didn't land behind me or anything. It landed in front of the shield. You can actually see the shield. It's covering me. Well, not covering me, but I'm right behind it. Nothing was peeking out or anything. I would have been okay if it hurt me a little bit, but no, it killed me. It killed me lyrically. So I was kind of upset about that. I think they need to fix the damage with the shield being run, like grenades, explosions and stuff. If nitrous gets thrown behind a shield, of course it's gonna get killed. But if you've thrown in front of it, no, in what way should it kill you? So yeah, I do have some complaints about the beta, but it is a beta for that reason. So yeah, I'm trying out the Rambo on, but I feel like there's a lot of people out there that are tearing this apart. Well, I'm gonna say it's a beta. Of course, it's gonna have issues. Yeah, everyone says, "Oh, the Black Ops 3 beta was no issues." I know I didn't have no issues with it. Not matchmaking really at all. No problems running the game. Once you were in the game, a lot of times you didn't have issues. You might have got an error here or there, but that was server issues. They're still working on the servers. But there are a couple betas I've been in, like Battlefield, I don't know, I think like 4. There were so many glitches in it. So many. But they fixed them. And that's what I'm going to leave it off of. Glitches, errors, matchmaking issues, they will fix them. I'm going to give the beta I say, for gameplay alone, I'm going to say like an 8-9. For fixing the issues we're having, I'm going to say like a 5. But I'm hoping they fix them when the full game comes out. They have like a month and a half, 2 even, to do this. So, yeah. So my overall is about 7 for the beta out of 10. So, you guys have a great night. This is Cyber148 signing off.